This is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for the Warriors, they've got Moses Moody. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Green. And it's Santos in at the 4. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. Melton outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Curry against Mitchell. Curry passes to Melton. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell misses. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Santos, hounded by Wiggins. Green with a screen on Hero. From deep, Melton. And again, no good by Golden State. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Green up top. He's guarded by Hero. Green, the pass to Curry. Adebayo against Melton. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now Mitchell, checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Adebayo finds Hero. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Santos. The 3 is up. And the basket by Curry. And that'll tie this game up.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Hero. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Warriors, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they know what this month is all about for them. They just have to be aggressive and punch their ticket for the play-in. But that could be easier said than done.
Here's Adebayo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Now here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside Moody. Green for 3. Drills it from deep. Green's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Powell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires it. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Green. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Outside Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The three from Curry. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Outside for Mitchell. Hero on the wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Moody. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we're in the closing weeks of the regular season. There's no rest for teams competing for positioning.
Yeah, this is the time where if you have a couple of nights of bad effort, you might drop 2 or 3 positions. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's critical this part of the season.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Hero outside. Mitchell against Curry. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Heat trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hero for 3. Santos pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Moody defends. Powell, left side. Again, the Heat misses.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Santos, pounded by Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. To to snap the cold streak. Pure from three-point range. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Curry's shot is off.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Hero against Curry. And stolen by Green. Moody passes to Green. Here's Santos. Pass to Melton. Adebayo with the rejection.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam, shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
It's Powell on the wing. Melton covers. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3. Who poked away, and they'll get another chance. And the shot goes down.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. Now here's Moody. Jaquez covers. And here's Curry for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hero outside. Fires top of the key. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Ware's checked in for Adebayo. The Warriors lead by 3. Melton finds Curry. Green with a screen on Hero. The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Let's go with a 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hero. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Wiggins got his 2nd bucket on the night.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Green with a screen on Hero. Here's Curry. Here's Santos, pounded by Wiggins. Curry looking it over. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. And Hero grabs the board.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
The Warriors trailing. Now here's Melton. Yet to see a basket. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Jaquez. 1:56 left in the first. Hero for 3. Ooh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
I just love the ball movement.
Hero's gone 3 of 8 from distance. Shooting it at a solid clip. Down low. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. Miami, third.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Hero. And he's good on the second. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Pass to Yakachonis. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Moody. Defense right on it. Count it. Moody's got 5 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Wow, that's good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Moody. And here's Podziemski. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Yakachonis. No points yet. Back to Powell. Pass to Larson. Here's Yakachonis. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Norman Powell. Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Yakachonis, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back over to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Launches it from deep. Jaquez no good. The Warriors shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Down low. Operating inside. Porzingis.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Powell with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Pass to Ware. Jaquez up top. Here's Jaquez. Unable to get that one. The Warriors leading. Now Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Podziemski. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Draymond Green.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Here's Larson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Ware. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Curry passes to Melton. To the wing, right side. Right side, Porzingis. Outside Curry. Now here's Melton. Launches a three. No good that time.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Melton against Powell. It doesn't go for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Melton finds Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
He buries it from three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Peyton. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. On the wing, Curry, 5 on the clock. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Jaquez. Powell outside. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Green, the kick out, Curry. And here's Melton. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Miami. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Miami moving it around. Powell for 3. The rebound by Moody.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Melton. Outside Moody. To the middle. Melton outside. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Melton's got 5 now.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Can't get the first one. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Now here's Moody. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas. And the basket by Curry.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Has to Ware. Hero for 3. The rebound by Moody.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Back to Green. Now here's Melton. Porzingis sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Melton misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Hero outside for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
And here's Melton. He's got 5. Left side Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Mitchell. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Melton. Outside Porzingis. And here's Moody. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Hero against Curry. Out to the right wing. Left side Adebayo. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Hero. And the layup falls. 14 points for him.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's keep it going.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Fontecchio's checked in. Melton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Curry. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 22 points.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Now here's Ware. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Curry passes to Melton. That one's no good. 2 for 10, and he's cold out there.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. The 3. Where? As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Heat, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
I think for the Heat, they could be destined for the play-in. I mean, just one more challenge before the playoffs, but I think they can handle it if it comes to that.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ware, and it's Powell in for Fontecchio. Here's Curry from deep. Melton nails it from 3. Melton's got 8.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Wiggins outside. Mitchell with the ball. Hero for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Curry. Powell with a steal. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. The 3 on target from range. Curry's got 25 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Hero looking over the floor. Adebayo, a screen on Curry. Back to Hero. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Lets it go. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Powell right side. Hauled in by Curry. Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Melton against Hero. 3 seconds left, and the jumper falls for him. 19 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play-in? Any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And look at the Nets matchup. They'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Well, Steph came out here with something to prove tonight. He's still an MVP level player. The man just keeps winning titles.
You gotta love how competitive he is, big fella, in all phases of the game.
Say it with us, Shaq. He makes it look Steffortless.
Steffortless.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 16. They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Moses Moody out there with Green. And it's Santos in at the 4. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Melton. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. 4-3. The Warriors pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Green. Carries it down low. Green's got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the 3-point basket by Miami. Outside, Green. The 3 from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 33.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero outside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Back to Curry. Pass to Melton. They set the screen. Fires from the wing. Powell pulls it in. Heat trail by 16. Outside Mitchell. And here's Hero. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Melton. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 6. Curry against Mitchell. Money on the 19-footer. Curry's got 35 in the game.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helped.
Ooh, Adebayo with the crowd pleaser.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. Confident take by Adebayo.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Melton against Hero. Melton left side. Moody passes to Curry. From the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Hero outside. Wiggins with a screen on Melton. Hero for 3. Here's Wiggins. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Melton. Give him 8 points now. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Back to Melton. Adebayo against Green. 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. For 3, Powell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Santos. Powell covers. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Hero on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. Pulls up. Hero with the bucket.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Moody. Pass to Melton. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Santos has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Powell. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Curry. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Santos. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Curry. And Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Mitchell. Hero on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Melton. And that comes off the assist by Green. Melton's got 11.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Here's Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry from downtown. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Heat trail by 15. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, Adebayo stays with it.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. Miami on D. It's a 13-point game. Melton outside. Green, a screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jaquez. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Point-blank range? Oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Green.
Shooting 1.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Jaquez. The Warriors lead by 10. Pass to Melton. Outside Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Now here's Hero. Give him 31 now. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Number 5, the Warriors.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
The Warriors lead by 13. Now Podziemski. He has 6. Porzingis up top, hounded by Adebayo. Porzingis against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Adebayo finds Hero. Shoots from the baseline. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 33 points for Tyler Hero.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Moody. Porzingis sets a screen. Launches it. And Moody is good for 3. Moody's got 8 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 36 points.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. dropping an emphatic answer three.
Outside Moody. This one for three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Hero. Here's Powell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. The three. Porzingis grabs the board.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Heat trail by 13. It's Adebayo, high post. Working on Porzingis. Outside Jaquez. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Santos. Hounded by Adebayo. Outside Pajemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Heat shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Wiggins outside. Hero outside. Warriors with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porzingis, score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Jaquez. From downtown, fires in the triple. Jaquez has got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Heat. Khalil Ware out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 14. Pass to Larson. Left side Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Against contact. Adebayo just too strong. The Warriors lead by 12. Now here's Curry with a 9-footer. Again, Golden State.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
To the left wing. Left side Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Here's Adebayo. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Payton. Now here's Pajemski. And he drops it in from the low post.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Adebayo. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Assist goes to
Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Now here's Pajemski. From deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Adebayo. And again, it's Miami converting.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Outside Pajemski. Now here's Porzingis. Ware covers. Fader on the way. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside, Green. Oh, Green flex it on him with the strong finish.
How about the move by Draymond cooking the defense? I see you with the handle.
Outside Jaquez. It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And then Adebayo slams it in.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Payton. Jaquez covers. Payton passes to Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. To the wing on the left. And here's Wiggins from outside the arc. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Left side Pajemski. Outside Porzingis. Outside Green. Porzingis with it. Pass to Green from behind the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
And it's Green responding in kind with that triple. No one more competitive than Draymond.
Heat trail by 13. Wiggins outside. Here's the pick. Fires from deep. The rebound by Payton.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Over Mitchell. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. Wiggins against Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Working hard against the defense, Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in for Porzingis. Moody comes in for Payton. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. Miami also changing it up. Powell, he's checked in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Wiggins.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Warriors lead by 12. Melton outside. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Jaquez. Hero outside. Shoots over Curry. Miami, no good that time either.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Stolen by Hero. Back to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Powell for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Melton passes to Curry. Offline with a 3. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. A 12-point game. Hero finds Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Powell, it's good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Warriors lead by 10. Here's Santos. Outside Moody. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Hero. He's covered by Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy, levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Hero, the pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Ooh, striking with little time left. Expert timing on the shot by Wiggins.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Adebayo grabs the board.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Adebayo sets a screen. No good from 3. The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer.
He can take over games. Draymond doing just that in this one.
Now Powell from deep. Adebayo sinking the follow-up shot.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. They led by as many as 18. And here's Melton. Green with a screen on Hero. And Melton, here we go. Green outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Moody! Oh, Moody deadly from there.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins. Oh, missed on the train. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Hero against Melton. Here's Santos. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Powell.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
Falls for Hero.
Now you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Moody. Here's Curry. Oh, off target from downtown. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Oh, he can't hit a tough 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying,